This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hello, Megan Thompson with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Crews are monitoring hot spots after this massive fire erupted overnight near 13th Avenue in Roosevelt. This is a liquidation distributor. Phoenix Fire says more than 70 firefighters were on scene of the third alarm fire and set up the big water operation to hit that fire from above. Luckily, there were no injuries in this. The city of Phoenix now rushing to clean up the zone as the deadline looms closer. Crews are headed back to the encampment today after a judge refused the city's request to push back the November 4th deadline. Now the city is expediting the cleanup process today through Friday. Crews will be cleaning up 12th Avenue from Madison to Jefferson. Next week, they will be on Madison from 12th to 13th Avenues. And November 1st, they'll begin work on Jackson from 11th to 9th Avenues. Everyone living in the area will be given a notice to vacate next Thursday. Nano Valley murder case we've been following for years. ABC 15 has confirmed Ian Mitchum, the man accused of killing Allison Feldman in 2015, has appealed to the state Supreme Court, trying to throw out a key piece of DNA evidence. It's now up to the Supreme Court if they want to review that case. Today, we will learn new details about a program that will place nearly 140 fully funded school resource officers in multiple schools across 11 counties. State Superintendent Tom Horn will be speaking about the program later on this afternoon. We'll keep you posted on what he says. You don't want to think about it, but setting up a will and trust now is crucial in making sure your wishes are carried out when you're gone. So what should yours contain and how much do you need to spend to set it up? Joe Ducey and the Let You Know team with a way to get free advice from an attorney.
They're available online from less than $20 to more than $1,000. All promise to make sure your estate goes where you want it when you die, that your plans are put in place.
Whether you do it online or hire an attorney, if you don't have a will or trust in place when you die, the state could end up making decisions for you. But how to get started? What should be included? We've got free advice from attorneys who know.
Beginning at 5 p.m., we're partnering with the State Bar of Arizona. We're gathering attorneys in our studio to take your calls and answer your questions about wills and trusts. At a minimum, they should contain a healthcare power of attorney and a financial power of attorney, people you trust to carry out your wishes. While a living trust simplifies the process, a will is also important for designating a guardian for a minor child and indicating where your assets should go. From 5 to 7 p.m., you can call and speak to an attorney one-on-one about your will and trust. You have questions, they have answers.
Maybe you already have a will or living trust, but need to make some changes. So how do you update them? Beginning at 5, you can talk to an attorney about that and get answers for free. And go to abc15.com/letjoeknow for more information about wills and trusts. I'm investigator Joe Ducey. If you got a problem, let me know.
Some people in Arizona now have a new way to file their taxes for free. The IRS is launching the Direct File Pilot Project. It's a tax filing system coming to 13 states next year. The program will allow taxpayers who qualify to electronically file federal returns at no cost directly through the IRS. ABC 15 is your new broadcast home of the Arizona Coyotes, and we're gearing up for the Yotes home opener on Saturday and the team's annual red carpet event to celebrate the Coyotes' 28th year in the Valley. Fans in attendance will get to see and meet star players ahead of their game against the Anaheim Ducks. You'll enjoy music, food, new merch, and giveaways. The event runs from 10 a.m. to noon.
Time for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. We are heading back into record territory again today with Phoenix once again warming into the hundreds. That high 102. The average for this time of year is 88. So our temperatures are still topping up well above normal. We're talking around 15 degrees above average. And the record high for today's date stands at 103. So we're going to end up 1 degree shy of that record again this afternoon. In northern Arizona, reaching the 70s and 80s. We're drying out across the state through the day today and really through the end of the week. It won't be until early next week that we see those storm chances return. In the meantime, our October heat wave continues with highs actually trending up a little further. Thursday and Friday as high as 103, record-setting, record-tying heat potentially. Still in the hundreds on Saturday, but then there you see those changes. We start to cool off Sunday, and by Monday and Tuesday, storm chances are back and temperatures will fall to near or below normal and into the 80s here in the Phoenix area.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head on over to abc15.com or go ahead and download that free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.